welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top. Since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
So, Team World's 5 right now. They've got Duboya, Antetokounmpo out there with Barrett. And it's Kim in at the small forward position. Bucket is good.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game. And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in a bit where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
First free throw is good.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Catching up on the changes for USA. Porter comes in for Walden. And it's White in for Morant. Barrett with the ball. White's there. Barrett, no good. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
They need this. Porter pulls it in.
I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him, trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else, and that's really not what this game is about.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming-out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for USA.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shots.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Team World trails by 6. Antetokounmpo passes to Samanic. Back to Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And Team World will come the other way.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Greg, they've been out of sync since the opening tip. I mean, they've got to take better care of the ball.
Now USA with it. They're on a 15-6 run. To the middle. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Samanic. Launches it. Got a piece of it. And here comes the break. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
The tray. And it's Zimonjic with the rebound. Team World trails by 6. Over to the left wing. Kim, guarded by Porter. Right wing. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Shoots over White. Again, Team World good for 2. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play. Well, they are putting on a show.
So, Team World's 5 right now. They've got Dumboya, and it's Zimonjic in at the 4 slot.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
He moves.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
USA shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. Hachimura, he's checked in for Team World. And he makes both free throws. Team World trails by 3. Passes to Chan. Here's Hachimura, guarded by Porter. Clock at 4. Hachimura, the pass to Chan. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Team World making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. USA, they've made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Find the lane. Find the lane. West side.
And the work ethic that Moran has sets him up nicely. Make no mistake, this guy wants to be an all-time great.
Chan passes to Dumboya. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. USA leading by 12. Rebound by Team World.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's Team World with the ball. Team World trails by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here's Barrett. He's covered closely. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
So quick and decisive.
Barrett's speed and fearlessness is hard to match up against when you're defending.
It's his first trip to the line. Clark, he's checked in for USA. No good on the second free throw. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And that's what you want to see. They're doing a good job getting points in the paint here in the second. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now, here's Barrett. Not a lot of room. Can't hit from 12.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's call.
Got a piece of it. That shot off, and Team World will come the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Walden. For Team World, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
To the inside, Barrett. That one's off, still out of sync. USA leading by 18. Now Porter tries again. Doumbouya pulls it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. And a long windup and strong follow through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Rebound by Team World.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And it's USA in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Start. Porter is out there with Michael Porter. Then it's White, and it's Clark in its center. Smailagic from outside off the mark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And for Team World, we've got Antetokounmpo and it's Zamanic in at the 4.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Antetokounmpo against White. To the paint. Here's Zamanic. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for USA.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Doumbouya is checked in for Team World.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Can't connect from short range.
with just a little more defense in this game than we're used to seeing.
Yeah, and I like to see that, quite honestly. I mean, they're battling hard at both ends right now.
And the shot goes in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
White with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. It doesn't go for him. And Team World will come the other way.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
There's the pass to Simonic. That shot missing. Nice D from Porter.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 8. Down low. No good with the layup.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First one falls for. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And really making the most of his opportunities there tonight. Hasn't been the struggle we sometimes see him go through.
Kim, guarded by Porter. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And they pick up 2. 24 points for him.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
A minute 20 left here in the third quarter. Tipped away. And they're pushing it up. Here's Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. 10 points for him. There's 53 seconds left in the third. The shot, no good. So USA will take it the other way. Shoots from 14, buries the jump shot. And now an 11-point USA lead.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Kim, the pass to Simonic. Makes it off the glass.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
USA leading by 9. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Inside, and he slams it one-handed.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
He gets it up. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next.
Both teams making some changes here. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Clark is out there with Hayes. Then it's Porter. Then it's White. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Simonic. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
That one misses for Clark. And it's Team World with the ball. 15-point game. Here's Hachimura, guarded by Porter. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. All alone. Good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So USA wins it.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the picture of just how many up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt.